Hey beauties, good afternoon to you. Beautiful people. I was watching this particular post on TikTok and the individual was talking about the Caribbean's top 5 most influential leaders. Not just influential in terms of, oh, you're popular, like Casanovas or something of the sort, but literally leaders who have been movers and shakers of creating transformation, not only in the countries in which he or she may be the prime minister or president, depending on the type of governance that they have, but they have impacted the world as how a Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, and Martin Luther King Jr. and Sr. would have impacted the world socially, financially, spiritually, educationally, intellectually, in the lives of the young people especially, So they have really been movers and shakers. And in 5th position, let me put it this way, is the Prime Minister of, oh my God, what's the name of that country again? I soon to tell, but his name is Skerrit. You can check it out. I think the St. Kitts and Nevis's Prime Minister is in 4th. Gonzalez, that big man there, is in 3rd. And I said to myself, before looking at how they order it, I could guess the first 2. And Mr. Ali, Muhammad Ali, well, I know there's another name in between. And he is the Prime Minister of Guyana. Brilliant man. Brilliant, that Indian man there. And the very effervescent, the gifted, the talented, the brilliant, the awe-inspiring, the notable, the esteemed Mia Mottley in number 1. I could have got, and as a matter of fact, I guessed the first 3. The last 2, I wasn't sure how they're going to put them. So I said Mia Mottley number 1, the Ali 2, and that same Gonzalez 3. Movers and shakers have transformed the lives of individuals that they have come in contact with. I remember when Mia Mottley goes to these UN summits and so on, when she's speaking and you're seeing world leaders listening. I remember one of them in particular, the current United States president there, what's his name again? You know who I'm talking. His name just eluded me a little bit just now. And you see him sitting, listening in awe when this woman speaks, because everything that comes out of her mouth is wisdom. She epitomizes even a big fraction of what Proverbs 31 is talking about, that when she opens her mouth, wisdom comes forth. All 5 people, and not one of them, not one is from Jamaica. Not one of those leaders is from Jamaica. Not one. By the way, they're actually in Time magazine. And for those who understand what Time magazine like, to be listed in Time magazine is like getting your Grammy, it's like getting your Oscar, like getting your Emmy award. It's like getting those awards. Mia Mottley, she's going to go down a hero. I guarantee you. Give her some time. Hopefully while she's alive, they give it to her. Heroin, they would call it, I guess. Similar to the name of that drug that they inject. Guaranteed at some point that lady will go down. If she doesn't go, something, she's going to get some big accolade. Mia Mottley. And that guy Ali, I remember sitting listening to him one time and I said, my God, what a brilliant man. What a brilliant man. It's like wisdom, and you can feel compassion coming from this man. You can feel this man means business. He really wants to see his country grow. Just like a Mia Mottley, educationally, financially. Doing very well. Top 5 leaders, not one of the leaders is from Jamaica. Not one single solitary dege one is from Jamaica. And you wonder if it doesn't bother us, if it doesn't boggle the mind and stagger our very imagination. And when we speak out, people are taking offense to it. I remember some time ago I saw a picture of all the leaders across the world. And they put you in the row. So, once you're in the first row, you know that you're of the utmost importance, as they would say. You are of significance. And I remember seeing it. And Mia Mottley was right there at the front. And one of our leaders at the very back. Very, very back. I'm telling you people, that's when they play, that is how they place you. based on your significance, based on your contributions, based on your influence. And if you're a mover and a shaker of this world in the country in which you reside, I want you to go and research on the things that me and Motley, Ali, Gonzalez, Drew, and Skerritt have done for their countries. Top 5. That's amazing. And that was, I think it was the last thing that was done, and that was in December 2023, I think. You can go and read on it and check it out. Please see what they have accomplished, not what we guess and what we spell and what we feel. Life transforming people. They play a crucial, a critical role in the country in which they live, in the world at large. These are significant people. These are human beings. You want them live till them, sun them, turn them, and burn them, and spun them, and never ever leave them. Never. You want them live forever and ever and ever. Amen. Because, once you come in contact with those people, the blessings just move from them like a cancer onto everyone else. Top 5 Caribbean leaders, and not one of them come from Jamaica. My goodness gracious. And you Jamaicans, we're not seeing it. And when people like vloggers like myself and, social commenters like myself and people who speak out against injustices, unfairness and wrong, people take offense to it. The truth is always an offense. Basically, that is what the very present and brilliant Cat Williams is talking about and has spoken about. I don't know how it doesn't bother you. I don't know how it does not bother you to know that and I'm sure that if the other 5, if they were even to go top 10, I doubt our country would be among the top 10. I doubt it. Doubt. Could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. And I'd have no problems to stand corrected. I have no problems. If I'm wrong, I humble myself and say, oh, well, thank God we're in the top 10. If we are. They're movers and shakers. They create transformation in the lives of people. I would love to see what the public sector workers are like and what they're paid in those countries. I'd love to know what the poverty rate is in those countries. I would love to know what the poverty rate is like. By and large, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there are not issues and struggles everywhere. I just want to know in general what the mood is like financially and socially. I would love to know that. Top 5 people, not one from Jamaica. My goodness gracious me, we don't see anything wrong with that. We don't. And as I said, when they went to something some time ago, not too long ago, and they put you in a particular row, all the leaders across the world. I don't know if I didn't remember looking if I had seen the other 4 members, but I remember seeing Mayor Motley, and she was right at the front, right there at the front, and 2 nice, gentlemen hugging her because she's so personable and lovable. And one of our leaders right at the very back of the class. Back of the class. And it broke my heart. It is not something to laugh about. It's not funny. It is not hilarious. It's sad. In fact, it means that we don't even impact our very people. If they were to do a survey, I'd love to see if they were to do a survey of all Jamaicans to ask them what you think of our leaders here in Jamaica. Rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, and you put the areas in terms of compassion, in terms of fairness, in terms of justice, in terms of looking out for the people, in terms of providing for the people, taking care of the people, taking care of the hospitals, the schools, the public sector workers, all of these things in terms of the pay that public sector workers get. I would love to see. And they said, don't worry, it's going to be anonymous. Your name will not. We don't need your name. We just want figures. We don't need names. Names matters not, but we want truth. So don't write your names and leave it as multiple choice so nobody recognizes anybody's handwriting. You just put them on a scale and you rate them. I would love to see the outcome of that. I would love to know what the results would be. 5 Caribbean leaders and not one in Time magazine listed as top influential movers and shakers. Sad. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this.